Am I the meanest?
Pun's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pun's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pun's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pun's drunk.
Who am I?
Pun's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pun's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Punch Drunk Boxer, aka Mr. Moo Shot himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Maldito Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, the night don't stop, the night don't stop. Oh, no. This is 24/7 boxing, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of things we need to talk about. I just can't leave it alone. I just can't leave it alone. What a night of boxing, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button on your way in. Smash the like button on your way in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 24/7 boxing. Ahora estamos en vigilia. The vigilia of boxing, ladies and gentlemen. The vigilia of boxing. Corn in the building, what's good? Carlos Mendoza in the building, what's good, man? Eric Gomes in the building, what's good? Ralphie in the building, what's good, mi hermano? Ladies and gentlemen, what a great boxing day. This afternoon in New York City Eastern Time, we got to witness the Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, the undefeated WBC lineal heavyweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, you must be having a good time. The voice of the UK, London, bruv. Yes, we working out here. While everybody's sleeping, we working. Where everybody having a good time, smoking the hookah, touching the girl's ass, getting slapped by that same girl you was touching the ass in the lounge in the club. We working. We talking boxing, baby. AJ in the building. What's good? We got to get it. Hey, we got nip it in the bud right now. Who is the rey? Who is the king? The rey. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button. We getting warmed up in here. Ladies and gentlemen. It's something we need to talk about. Because we've seen great things. I told y'all folks that this year is going to be, man, a balls and burner. I told y'all that April is going to be a fire month for the sport of boxing. Of course, March would have been good. We could have had Chocolatito versus Estrada. But you know what? Estrada was sick. Martinez stepped in. Still Chocolatito, the guy. We were supposed to have Brian Castaño versus Jamel Charlo in March. Postponed. We were supposed to have Virgil Ortiz. Postponed. Got sick. But I told you that April is going to be a good month. It's going to heat up. Ryan Garcia get back in the ring. The return of the Phenom in the 135-pound division was back. We seen Earl the True Spence versus Yordanis Ugas, almost 40,000 plus out there in Dallas, Texas. Earl the Spence Jr. is back. Three-belt unification bout, and now he needs one more to capture the WBO welterweight championship so he could become the undisputed. Or Terrence Bud Crawford could become undisputed. Follow it up with that. April 23rd, today, we witness the best, the greatest of this era, the man of the hour, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, I say. Next weekend, who we got next weekend? Next weekend, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. Amanda Serrano, the 7th Division World Champion. The pound-for-pound knockout queen of the sport of boxing from New York City, Brooklyn, New York. Carolina, Puerto Rico. Versus the Irish lady, the undefeated, the undisputed, Katie Taylor. A match we've been waiting for. The equivalent of Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford. The match that we've been waiting for on the same day. Unfortunately, on the same day, but we got another matchup that a lot of people want to see. The unification bout between Shakur Stevenson, Newark, New Jersey, versus Oscar Valdez. Shit, man, boxing is beautiful. Then follow up with that. We got the king that we'll be talking about. Is Tyson Fury the king or Canelo Alvarez going to be performing versus Dimitri Bivol? 175-pound division. He's moving up. People was criticizing Canelo Alvarez because they said that when he moved up to the 175, they said that he was facing the old Kovalev, the old champion. They said it was a pick'em, the easiest, the weakest of all champions. But then Canelo Alvarez said, okay, all right. Oh, you think he's a terrible fighter? Okay. I go back to 175 and I fight the biggest, the strongest, and the youngest 175 champion. How about that? Canelo Alvarez, 4-division world champion, newly super middleweight undisputed, became undisputed and took guys one by one in less than 1 year. Canelo Alvarez, King Nello, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cashkello, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. Canelo Alvarez. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. We working out here, y'all. We are working. Estamos trabajando, señores y señoras. Vamos a trabajar. El apoyo. ¿Dónde está el apoyo? Smash the like button right now, okay? Coño. Respeto de Punchy Drunky. What's good? What's good? What's good? Let me see what's up to the people. Mike G in the building. The Urge in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? Rap Star's happy. He said Fury, 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 Fury. Let's go. AJ, Ralph, William Boxing in the building. What's good, man? Khan in the building. What's good? Yeah, you already know, man. Who's preaching? Who's preaching? El Pastor de Boxeo. Joe in the building. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Make love to the like button. Huh? Tongue kiss the like button. Full play with the like button. Make the like button come. Let's go. Let's go. Turn around and dookie duke the like button. Suck the Vajiji juice out the like button. Impregnate the like button. Give a hickey to the like button. Give a twin. Pop twins. Make the like button pop twins. Impregnate the like button. And take care of the like button before the like button gonna take your ass to child support. You're gonna make that long ass line in family court. Let's go. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. We talking royalty right now. We talking legendary shit right now. This ain't no dudes on the come up. There's no prospect. There ain't no challenges. We talking, this ain't no great. This ain't no good. Ain't no great. We talking about special fighters right here. We talking about our era. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to talk about everybody else's era. We like to talk about Sugar Ray Robinson. We like to talk about Joe Louis. We like to talk about Jack Johnson. We like to talk about Mike Tyson, the baddest man of the planet. The man that John Fury named his son after Mike Tyson, the baddest man of the planet. We like to talk about that era. We like to talk about Pretty Boy Floyd, not even the money made, the Pretty Boy Floyd era. We like to talk about Roy Jones Jr. when he was 10, when he was pound for pound man of the decade. We like to talk about that era. We like to talk about the golden year of the sport of boxing. We like to talk about Roberto Duran, Hearn, Hagler, Lerner, Benitez, Salvador Sanchez, Julio Cesar Chavez, Pernell Whitaker. Ladies and gentlemen, we like to talk about Rocky Marciano. We like to talk about all that shit, but we are living in this era now. This is the era that you need to preach. This is the era that you need to preserve. This is the era that we need to preserve. And the fighters of the modern day wars, modern day gladiators that put their life on the line for us now, here today, baby. We are talking about the king of today. Woo! Ric Flair, baby. This is Punch Run Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine. Nobody does it like me. Nobody spit it like me. Nobody has delivery like me. Nobody has the motherfucking passion like me. And everybody want to debate dialogue. I will smoke your ass. You will never have the heart to step in my lane, baby. Because if you don't love the sport of boxing, shit, I'll make your ass watch figure skating as a punishment, motherfucker. Let's go, let's go, let's go. X-Shape Form in the building was good. He has to do with Fury's contract situation. He's coming back for undisputed. Even Paris Fury said it. Shout out to Paris Fury. Shout out to the kids. Smash the like button. I ain't receiving the love right now. Smash the like button. I'm going to the fuck out of here. Y'all don't want to hear no boxing talk. Y'all better put it on your stream. Y'all better share it in Facebook. Share it in Instagram. Share it on your TikTok. Tell the people that the voice of boxing is here right now speaking to y'all. El Pastor, the man, is in the pulpit right now. Let's go. Rafael Gutierrez, dímelo, mi hermano. El Chapo. Woo! Man, Mo said Usyk didn't know for heavyweight or break for the heavyweight. Usyk will school Fury. Oh, y'all still don't know. Y'all still not a believer. We still have people that is not a believer. Ladies and gentlemen, even me, I had to believe that Tyson Fury, whether he was just tippy-toeing, 6'9" giant tippy-toeing outside, pop-shotting people, when about box, I said that's not enough. I said as a fan, that is not enough, Tyson Fury. You're too big. You an enigma. You bigger than everybody. You just can't be on the outside pop shot and tippy-toeing around the ring. I said that. Y'all remember, y'all been following the channel. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. I said, man, he ain't the guy. He ain't the guy for me. He don't look up to par. He's tippy-toeing around the ring. He's 6'9", too big, looking doofy. I don't know if I could buy into it. I don't know if I could buy into Tyson Fury. That's what I said in the past. And I said this guy got to knock out people, and then he fought Deontay Wilder, my guy in America, Alabama, bronze medalist, USA. Deontay Wilder was knocking everybody out on their mama, knocking everybody out. We was yearning for, damn, who's going to be the guy? Who's going to be that guy that's going to remind us like Mike Tyson, just knocking everybody out? Highlight reel. That was Deontay Wilder. Whether you like it or not, that's what he was doing. He was knocking everybody out. That's what we expect in the heavyweight division. I don't give a damn if you like him or not, or act like you don't like him or not. That's what we've been waiting for in the heavyweight division when we were saying it was in a coma. Even Klitschko, that was raining. We was like, damn, that's too boring, man. We need somebody else to be knocking everybody out. And then Deontay Wilder came up to par. It came into play. And Anthony Joshua came up to play. And then Tyson Fury, which ended the reign, but then Tyson Fury left and he beat Klitschko. But it was like, damn, that wasn't in a spectacular fashion. Then Tyson Fury went in his dark stage of his life, which many of us have been, maybe. Suicidal thoughts, mental illness, drug addiction, alcoholism, body shaming, health wasn't healthy, fat, chubby. Everything was going wrong for Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua had to pick up the not pick, but like hold the heavyweight down. But they didn't do what they were supposed to do. They didn't do what they were supposed to do, because in the end of the day, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua for the undisputed heavyweight should have fought each other. And the boxing god said, don't tell me that I aligned the stars. That's what the boxing god says. Trust me, I know the boxing gods. I pray to the boxing gods. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the damn truth. JB in the building was good. JB Cinema was good, my brother. JB Cinema, one of the members. Shout out to one of the members. Let's go. Familia. X-Shay Form, my familia. Annalie in the building was good. And I was talking to the boxing gods. And the boxing god said we were supposed to have Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. And boxing god has aligned the stars. And then what happened, that Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder flipped and turned their backs on the boxing god. And the boxing god, remember I did a video and I said somebody gonna throw the monkey wrench. I don't know who's gonna lose first, Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. And then Andy Ruiz came, a guy that looked a little bit like Tyson Fury, right? But the little version and shit like that. He came apart. 4 weeks notice. X-Shay Form said, hit the like button, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. And he beat Anthony Joshua. And that killed them all. Oh my God. People was talking about, was it Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas once again? Huh? Different kings of different kingdoms. They both raised. Desiree said they both kings, but let's be honest. Only one could sit in the throne. That sounds good. That sounds cute. That sounds cute. You know, both of them are kings. Both of them are raised. Nah. It can only be one president. It can't be Donald Trump, and that can't be Sleepy Joe at the same time. No. It can't be one. It can't be two kings of Nazareth. It can't be Muhammad and it can't be Jesus Christ at the same time. Nah, somebody one got to crucify you. We just need one in the cross. Huh? Imagine, how about Desiree? Imagine if I say, oh shit, there could be two kings of boxing. I can have two queens in the house. Can I have two queens? Huh? Nah, that don't work. I'm a king. I can only have one queen, right? You know, we can't have two queens, right? How about any females out there? If y'all watching, if I say, there's two kings, Canelo Alvarez and Tyson Fury. So could you have two kings? Huh? Could you have two husbands? Huh? Could you have two papis? Sugar daddies? You can have two sugar daddies like that. There's women out there that could do that. But let's be real, let's be honest. It sounds cute. It sounds all right. Yeah, they both kings and stuff. Nah. In boxing, there's only one king. In boxing, there's only one king. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I ain't playing around with y'all. Smash the like button. Who is the king of boxing? Tyson Fury or Saul Canelo Alvarez? Fury, Canelo, heavyweight champion of the world, super middleweight undisputed of the world. Who is the King Henry? Who is Alexander the Great? Who is Alfred the Great? Who is Charlemagne? Who is Cyrus the Great? Huh? Who is Peter of Russia? Who is Mufasa? Huh? Who is Mufasa of the Lion King? Huh? Who is Booker T, King Booker? The five-time WCW champion, King Booker. Who is the king of boxing? There was only one Mufasa. Scar tried to be the king, but he can't be the king. It was Mufasa. We know Mufasa's voice. Huh? Only one king. Only one Alexander the Great. Only one Kings of Nazareth. Who is the king of boxing today? Now we could break it down just a little bit. Just break it down. We understand this. In the history of the sport of boxing, let's be real, let's be honest. There's been a lot of great little men in the sport of boxing. There's been a lot of great little men. Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Hagler. But even, look at this. Pay attention to me, goddammit. Pay attention. Because there's one thing I like about life. A lot of people don't like, but I do like. I still like to hold tradition. And like I said in my other videos, we are a slave to the past. Maybe I may contradict myself on this. Some people be like, hey, yo, we can't think the same. Now we got to move on. There's some evolutions in our thoughts and the way things need to be and the way things that we should analyze. It should evolve. The evolution, but I'm a little bit, I'm tradition. I still like tradition. I favor tradition. If I had to choose one or one or the other, I choose tradition. Trevor Bryan has the WBA regular belt. Don't forget Trevor Bryan. Who's that? What y'all talking about? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Even though in the 80s, say in the 80s, we had Julio Cesar Chavez. We had Hector Camacho. We had Salvador Sanchez. We had Sugar Ray Leonard. We had Hagler. Yeah. We had Thomas Hearns. We had great fighters. We had Larry Holmes. Well, that's not mention that. We had all these guys. They were great. Salute! Right on the storm. Good looking out, my brother. Good looking out. One of the families, one of the members. Let's go. He said, punch. Salute, punch. Stopping by the show. Some love. Smash the button. You filthy animals. Animales son todito. Everybody. Animales. Hyenas. What's good? Trick No Teen in the building. What's good, my brother? What's good? What's good? Houston, Texas. The land of Booker T, King Booker, the five-time WCW champion. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. As much there was great fighters like Sugar Ray Leonard, like Hector Camacho, Benitez, Salvador Sanchez, Hagler, Hearn, Gomez. In the 80s, the king was Mike Tyson. Because you cannot overthrow a heavyweight champion like a Mike Tyson. The heavyweight is the king of the world. Well, that's tradition. Some people will be like, whoa. Time changed, Punch. What about when Floyd Mayweather took over and he was beating everybody else? Was he the king? Was he the king of boxing? I don't know. Because when you're the king of boxing, this is the only thing that I had when we talking about Floyd Mayweather and people going to blame Floyd Mayweather. Yo, but he was beating everybody. He was the king. He was the guy that was making the most money. But at the same time that Floyd Mayweather was that guy, that's when everybody was saying that boxing is dead. So it feels like Scar and the Lion King. Oh yeah, you the king, but everybody's starving. The jungle looked like a damn, it looked horrible. Sorry, I got kids. I got to do this example, all right? I got to do this example, ladies and gentlemen. When Mufasa was king, Mufasa, everybody loved him. When Mufasa was king, the grass was green. Everybody was hunting. There was a lot of animals there to hunt. Y'all saw the Lion King. Y'all got kids too. Don't be playing around. Y'all ain't seen the Lion King. And if you're a grown ass man, you know you watch the Lion King. Don't play stupid with me. You watch the Lion King. You know who Mufasa is. You know who Simba is. I just can't wait to be king, and I just can't wait to be king. Don't act like I'm the only one that saw the Lion King, motherfucker. Let me get this example down pack, all right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just acrobatic with my shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm just acrobatic with my shit. So you remember when Mufasa was the king and everything was green, the grass was green, you know, the birds were chirping, you know, everybody was eating good, you know what I'm saying? All the animals eating good, the giraffes, when Mufasa got on his stage and all the animals was happy, hey, and the monkey was happy, right? You remember Mufasa died? There was a king, Scarface, and the jungle was horrible, no water, like a desert. Con White is opening a Dell called Cold Cuts and Uppercuts. He can't get out of uppercuts. He can't get out the way. He ain't even see it coming because Tyson Fury ain't throw no uppercuts the whole fight. He only threw one uppercut. I mentioned one uppercut the whole fight. And I said, that's what Tyson Fury got to do. And then Tyson Fury did what he got to do. Shout out to Con. Good looking out, man. Good looking out. Appreciate that, Con. Cold cuts and uppercuts. So, yeah, Floyd Mayweather was the front guy. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather was the top dog. But at the same time that he was the top dog, they said that boxing was dead. After the Manny Pacquiao fight, a lot of people were saying that boxing was dead. And the king was boring. I think Floyd Mayweather did more probably for himself than uplift the sport of boxing. I don't know. It's debatable. It's debatable. But now, boxing is coming alive. Can't say too much about the pay-per-view numbers in America, but boxing is coming alive. 94,000 people to watch Tyson Fury. And you know that he did that. He did the promo all by himself. Wembley Stadium, UK, London. The heavyweight division is back. It's not in a coma. It's not dead at all. People are looking forward just like they saw Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. And they said that's one of the best fights in the history of the heavyweight division. One of the best fights. Tyson Fury is a heavyweight champion of the world, undefeated. Tyson Fury is an enigma. Tyson Fury is something that we never seen. Tyson Fury is 6'9". Tyson Fury is big. Tyson Fury could move, could hit you, could outbox you, could tippy-toe box you, flow like a butterfly, and then he'll slam you like a motherfucking diesel truck. We never seen nothing like him. And since we never seen nothing like him, there is no fighter that's living and breathing today could prepare for a Tyson Fury. We talk about good fighters, we talk about great fighters, then we talk about the special ones. As much that his haters may look at it and listen to him when he says, I'm not only a champ, I'm not a champion no more. I'm legendary. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyson Fury has hit another level. Tyson Fury is legendary now. I don't give a damn what anybody say. I don't give a damn where you're hard at, you're hating hard at. I don't care how boiling it is. Tyson Fury has entered a new stage. Tyson Fury has entered a new level that only the greats has entered. He has the keys to the greats. He has the keys to the paradise of greatness. Tyson Fury is eating apples and oranges and shit like that and having dinner on the table with Mike Tyson, with Muhammad Ali, with Larry Holmes, with Lennox Lewis, with Jack Johnson, with Joe Louis, with Foreman, with Frazier, with Ken Norton. I could put Ken Norton there. With Rocky Marciano. He is there. With Klitschko, he is there. He is having dinner. He's on the table. He's a great A-lister. Canelo Alvarez have already separated himself so from his contemporaries. We don't even know what's another mega fight. He separated himself so much from his contemporaries. I'm going to say it like this. Because we already know that the heavyweight division is its own island. Right? And I'll go back to the heavyweight division. Now let's talk a little bit of Canelo Alvarez. Let's talk a little bit about Canelo Alvarez and where Canelo Alvarez is at. I'm going to tell you how far Canelo Alvarez and how he separated himself from his contemporaries. So why? It's a big-ass gap like a whore in Hunch Point. That's how the gap is. That's how separated Canelo is from his contemporaries. Why? The legs so wide, like a whore. We're talking about, put it this way, just this past weekend, we're talking about Errol the True Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford. That was the week. Terrence Bud Crawford, Errol Spence. Oh man, that's it. It's an undisputed bout. It's an undisputed bout. Errol Spence is the guy. Errol Spence is this guy. And shout out to Errol Spence. But I'm gonna tell you how far he is from his contemporaries, Canelo Alvarez. That Errol Spence have yet done an undisputed or fought for undisputed. We're still yearning for that fight. Canelo Alvarez took apart one by one and became undisputed in less than a year. We're just talking about one division. We're talking about one of the most. That's the best, shit you could accomplish in your respective division. Undisputed. One by one. Canelo Alvarez is actually 31 years old, 31, probably going to be 32. You can't compare Canelo Alvarez to David Benavidez. Yeah, you want to see Canelo Alvarez fight David Benavidez, but you can't compare Canelo Alvarez to David Benavidez. You can't compare Canelo Alvarez to Jamal Charlo. You can't compare Canelo Alvarez to Demetrius Andre. You can't compare Canelo Alvarez even after with Triple G. You can't. Not he's left Triple. He's left Triple G. He passed Triple G. You can't compare with Caleb Plant. You can't compare with Callum Smith. You can't compare with Billy Joe. You can't compare with Baturbia. You can't compare with Bivol. You can't compare with Sudo Ramirez. You can't compare him with nobody. He has separated himself with his contemporaries. We're talking about legendary fighters right now. We ain't talking about good, great, or great of this era. We're talking about the greatest of all time type of fighters today. I ain't talking about the greatest of this era. I'm not talking about that. We're talking about these two names, these two bodies, these two champions, these two lineal motherfucking champions that I'm talking about today, right now in this live, is legendary fighters. They ain't another level. They ain't another level that we don't believe that the contemporaries could reach. That the only way that I feel like Tyson Fury could lose is that if he lose, because of Tyson Fury. The only one that could beat Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury. And the only one that could beat Canelo Alvarez is Canelo Alvarez. Now let's go back a little bit what tradition is. The heavyweight division is its own island. When we talk about pound for pound, most of the people leave Tyson Fury out or the heavyweight out because it's its own island. The kings of the world, when we're talking about this 100+ year sport, the king was always the heavyweight champion of the world. So we're watching Canelo Alvarez. Could Canelo Alvarez be the king and Tyson Fury be the emperor? This ain't your regular heavyweight champion of the world right now. Another thing. The urge was good, baby. The urge in the building was good, brother. Was good. He said, for Yak Daniel shot, let's go. I don't got the Daniel. I don't got Jack, but I got my friend Jameson, his other best friend. You know what I'm saying? I got his cousin. Woo! Man, I need an intervention. Tyson Fury ended a reign. That's facts. Tyson Fury ended a reign, ended a legacy reign, to the point that because of Tyson Fury beating Klitschko, we enter into a new era. We enter into a new era because of Tyson Fury. The only thing that Tyson Fury did bad is after he beat Klitschko and then he was supposed to reign, he left. He left. And Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder pick up the pace. Had the heavyweight on their shoulders. That's the truth, right? Now, Canelo Alvarez, he had the chance so we could enter into a new era. But reality is, he didn't beat Floyd Mayweather. Canelo Alvarez had to do way more hard work to be where he's at, and that's commendable. But Canelo Alvarez didn't do what Tyson Fury did in terms of ending an era and ending a reign. He had the opportunity to end the reign like Oscar de la Hoya had the opportunity to beat Julio Cesar Chavez, and he beat Julio Cesar Chavez. So it was too fogged up because Floyd Mayweather was still around. Vamos, el cabrón. Ponce Dronky, así mimito yo. Dímelo, mi hermano. Smashy the like button, pero dale una galleta al smash a the like button, dale una galleta. Ay, smashy. Canelo is breaking into every barrier, Alex. Yes, he is. There's a hard one, y'all. Pause. It's a very hard one to pick, y'all. Canelo Alvarez, 4-division world champion, man. Canelo Alvarez arguably has the best resume in boxing. Now, a lot of people may say, oh, Tyson Fury needs to beat Alexander Usyk for the belts, which is fair. It's fair. I still think that Tyson Fury could be everybody. I mean, Alexander Usyk wasn't even in the talks in the heavyweight division. He just appeared in the heavyweight division, and now he beat Anthony Joshua. Was Anthony Joshua the guy that we thought that he was, but lost to Andy Ruiz, lost to Alexander Usyk? He actually lost to dudes that's smaller than him. Anthony Joshua, I think, fucked up the bag with Deontay Wilder and fucked up the bag with Tyson Fury. Not necessarily saying that he effed up the bag, not fighting them or whatever time and the negotiations. I'm talking about that he effed up the bag because he was not supposed to lose to Andy Ruiz. To have that fight with Deontay Wilder. He was not supposed to lose to Alexander Usyk to have that fight with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury kept his O. Tyson Fury kept and fought Deontay Wilder, who Deontay Wilder fought Luis Ortiz. Anthony Joshua was fighting everybody. He got a great resume. But I think that Tyson Fury will whoop Anthony Joshua, and I think that Tyson Fury will whoop Alexander Usyk. Tyson Fury ain't no dummy in the ring. And what they always say that the great big man will always beat the great little man. I'm taking nothing away from Alexander Usyk, but you ain't gonna beat no Tyson Fury. You ain't gonna beat no Tyson Fury. You ain't gonna beat no Tyson Fury. Nah. Tyson Fury be in the gym. Tyson Fury is one of the smartest fighters. Tyson Fury got all the intangibles. Y'all saw Tyson Fury in the second round. He switched to southpaw the whole second round. And right there, look at this. Look how smart Tyson Fury is. In the first round, I gave Dillian White the first round. Dillian White was throwing good jabs to the solo plex, right? It was a fill-out round. That's the only round I gave Dillian White. But Dillian White was comfortable moving around and stuff like that, touching the body. Boom, jab. I believe I counted more than, I think I counted on the punch count. Almost 15, 16, something like that. 16 punches landed. Tyson Fury switched up like a motherfucking welterweight like Bud does. And fucked up Dillian White's plan. Dillian White ain't even know what to do no more. He said, southpaw, what the fuck is this? You cannot prepare for Tyson Fury. This is why the only man that could beat Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury, because ain't nobody could prepare for Tyson Fury. What you gonna do? You gonna call an NBA player to come and spar with you? You gonna call Kevin Durant or something like that? You gonna call a 6'9" dude? Tell me where you gonna find a 6'9" dude that can move like Tyson Fury, and then you got to spar in the ring, in the little ass ring or square. Where you gonna call him at? You can't prepare for Tyson Fury. Nobody can. He's an enigma. He ain't something like you never seen before. You can't buy him. You can't find him. You can't build him. You can't build a Tyson Fury so you could spar and have practice with. You can't. That's why a lot of people have a hard time figuring out Tyson Fury. Even fans can't figure out Tyson Fury. Because even I said this. Bernie Mac said Fury is the best right now. IQ was amazing. Facts. Even I said, if you look at the live commentary, you look at the fight. This is what let me give it to y'all right now. This is what I said. Before the fight started, y'all were following the live commentary. But where is that? Hold on. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I find it. That's what I said before the fight started. If he comes to the inside, check that little uppercut because Diddy and White like to come with his head down sometimes. Check that uppercut right quick, follow up with the chair left hook, and I think that's gonna be a good punch. If Diddy and White tries to come in, the uppercut of Tyson Fury. But does Tyson Fury got a good uppercut? He does not have a great crisp uppercut, but he might have to use it tonight. Here comes, just like I told y'all. He doesn't have a great uppercut, but he's going to have to use it tonight. And what did Tyson Fury do? He said, punch. You know I don't throw uppercuts, really. Tyson Fury threw one uppercut before landing that uppercut throughout the whole fight, 6 rounds. He threw one little one uppercut. Dillian White didn't see that coming. Dillian White didn't see it coming, and nobody in the audience see that coming, and no analyst saw that coming. This is why you got to subscribe to Punch Run Boxing. Unboxing logically and objectively. We students of the boxing. We students of the boxing world right here. Subscribe to the channel. Canelo was the king. He only 2 weight classes below Fury. Darth Vader said. You ain't never lie, Al. Pa, we believe you. Beat eso, mi hermano. Fury, many tricks in the bag. Too many tricks in the bag. Too many tricks in the bag. Too many tricks in the bag. So now Tyson Fury said he's going to retire, which I don't believe he's going to retire. But we also got to start actually believing Tyson Fury, because every time I think that Tyson Fury has joked around, he's the master of the mind games. He know how to play the boxers. He know how to play the media. He know how to play the fans. He said Warriors Boxing LLC said Errol is the king. Let me highlight this. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about what Warriors Boxing LLC said? He said Errol is the king. The king of the king of what? Can you explain to us and please educate us, the king of what? The king of PPC? The king of Derek James training gym? The king of what? Can you explain to the people? Errol Spence is the king. Can you explain, please? Because this is all about educating. He's breaking motherfuckers he's breaking motherfucker. He said the reason why Errol Spence is the king is because he's breaking motherfuckers king of boxing. Can you give us another reason? Can you educate us all? You know what I'm saying? I want to learn. I want to learn. See, I'm all for learning. You know what I'm saying? I want Mr. Warrior Boxing LLC to just teach us, teach us. You know what I'm saying? Because we're here to learn. We're here to learn. Can you give us another explanation on why Errol Spence is the king of boxing? Can you please let us know? You know, we all good for education. You know, they used to say that. I think there was like a little science work that says that people only use 20% of their brain throughout their lifetime, something like that. But I'm very intrigued. You know, I'm very intrigued. Please don't. Hey, over here we're not like other channels where they block you, they mute you and stuff like that. No, we appreciate every opinion, whether it's right or wrong. Can you give us another explanation of why Errol Spence is the king of boxing, please? Oh. Can you? He beats everyone that their own style. He banged with Brooke, boxed with Mikey, brawled with Sean, and slugged it with Ugas. That's why he's the king of boxing. Because he beat Brooke, who got fucked up by Triple G. Because he beat Mikey, a guy that came from 135 pounds. Huh? And outboxed him and did not knock him out. Did not drop him. Because he beat Sean Porter on a split decision. On a split decision when that Terrence Bud Crawford knocked him out and put him into retirement. And because he slugged out Ugas, who was not a slugger, only have 10 KOs and was not undefeated. You got 3 people on that list that's not undefeated. But he is the king of the world. Mikey fought at 140, but he came up from 135 after fighting Easter, Robert Easter. Don't play with, trust me, here in the boxing, in Punch Run Boxing, we're over here in Punch Run Boxing, we're the Ivy League school of boxing. You ain't gonna pull one of those on us. Mikey Garcia came from 135 to fight Errol the True Spence. Huh? Can you tell us another reason why you think that Errol Spence is the king of boxing, sir?
You's a liar!
Can you please tell us another reason why you think that Errol Spence is better or a king that rules the sport of boxing? Huh? 240K really rules, and that's just what, and we're just being nice with the 240K. We just being nice. When on time, and this is what it is, folks. This is what it is when it comes to the sport. This is what it is. That Errol Spence won't even vouch for what you're saying. Errol Spence won't even vouch for what you're saying. Errol Spence, please take it away. Errol Spence, please take it away.
Pound for pound, who is the best fighter in the world right now?
Canelo.
Errol Spence believes what you're saying. Huh? Not even Errol Spence believe what you're saying. If you believe that Errol Spence is the king of boxing, you's a traitor.
You's a liar!
If you believe that Errol Spence is better than Canelo Alvarez,
You's a liar!
Believe that Errol Spence is a king over a Tyson Fury,
You's a liar!
There's another man out there that's a 3-division world champion and an undisputed 140 and holds the WBO title. And maybe if you beat him, you'll be the king of the welterweight. But Canelo Alvarez is a 4-division world champion, super middleweight undisputed. And he's in the same age as Errol the True Spence. Who's next? See, don't do that to Errol Spence. Let's support what Errol Spence is doing. Don't come here trying to. We're talking about 2 kings here, please. We're talking about people that's regarding. We're never seen Errol Spence with a crown either. We ain't never seen Errol Spence with a crown, huh? Can I ask you a question though? If you're still here, sir, how many Errol fights got put on pause for MMA fight? That's what you're saying, huh? That's what you're saying. That's the king, huh? We're talking about the king of boxers. It had nothing to do. I dare Errol Spence put up a fight, put up same event when Canelo Alvarez is fighting. I dare Errol Spence put Ugas versus Errol Spence while Canelo Alvarez is fighting in Cinco de Mayo. Huh? No? No, you don't want to do it? Frankie, damn punch, you just cooked that dude, man. No, but with a different opinion. Hey, we're all good with different opinions. We different opinions. Uh, I just want to know how low can you go? Hey, how low? Just fight him, and I'll believe he's a king of 168. Can Canelo fight David, please? Also, if he fights, if he fights David Benavidez, then he becomes the king. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. I got. Let me ask you. Does David Benavidez is a champion? Yes or no? Just write no, yes, right away. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a quick dialogue. Answer. I mean, question, answer. Is David Benavidez a champion right now? Yes or no? Come on, warrior. Warrior, come out and play. Warrior, come out and play. Is David Benavidez a champion? Yes or no? Warrior, come out and play. Huh? Let me ask you this question. Is David Benavidez on your pound for pound? Warrior, come out and play. So you tell me, oh no. Canelo Alvarez, he has to be David Benavidez to be the man that you say he is. Really? Huh? David Benavidez ain't even fight Caden Plant yet. Huh? Come on, give me something else, warrior. Come on. I know soon as David lost on the scale, Canelo requested his belt against someone coming off a loss. Maybe if David Benavidez would have never lost it on the scale, he would have never fought the same guy that you're talking about. And maybe when Canelo Alvarez moved to the 168, he would have fought David Benavidez. But since David Benavidez lost his belt on the scale, the damn Canelo Alvarez had to fight the guy that was about to fight David Benavidez anyway. The fuck are you talking about, warrior? You trying to justify Canelo's career with David Benavidez? Huh? You're trying to justify Canelo's career with a David Benavidez? That's like saying if Errol Spence doesn't fight Virgil Ortiz, you're gonna take everything away that he did. Or not calling him great. Oh shit! Errol Spence is not fighting Conor Benn. As a matter of fact, Errol Spence is not fighting Stanley Onis. Shit! Fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. Stop with the Canelo hate. Stop with the Canelo hate. Stop, man. Stop being a beta male. Be a real boxing fan. Be a real boxing fan. You don't gotta like him. You don't gotta like him. You don't gotta be a fan of his. Canelo Alvarez is your favorite fighter. Canelo Alvarez is your favorite fighter, probably favorite fighter. What to do? The Mexican legends say about him. The Mexican legend Julio Cesar Chavez says that he's the best Mexican that he's the best Mexican boxer ever right now. That's what the Mexican fighters say. Can we say that about Errol Spence? Can you tell me one pugilist, tell me one legend that says that Errol Spence is the best American fighter ever? Motherfucker, he not even the discussion of the best fighters in 100 people, of 100 fighters in the fucking sport of boxing, bro. He's not even in the discussion. He's not even in the discussion. Earl's not even in discussion. Whole career, not undisputed. Stop. We don't need to start degrading Canelo Alvarez because this fan wants to degrade other great fighters. You silly or nah, man. You silly. You silly. You silly. You silly right now. You silly. You just living off a narrative. You embody a narrative that somebody else told you, and you embody that. You believe that. You believe that. Come on, man. Have your own mind. Have your own mind. Be smart. Be smart. Don't believe in the lie. Don't believe in the lie. That's what happened to the people over here in these type of platforms, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube. There's too many people that just believe, they're just too comfortable with the lie. They don't want to know the truth. They don't want to know the facts. They don't want the facts. They don't want the truth. They don't want shit. They don't want shit that sounds logical. You got this guy saying Errol Spence is the fucking king of boxing. The king of motherfucking what? He ain't even the king of his own respective division. He ain't even the king of his division. He still got to go through one guy. He ain't even the king of his division, let alone the king of boxing. Fuck out of here with your weak-ass boxing analysis. Get that weak-ass narrative out of here. Get your weak-ass narrative shit out of here, bro. Errol Spence is the king of boxing. He ain't even the motherfucking king of Texas, bitch. Canelo Alvarez is. He's the king of Texas. 73,000, motherfucker. What you talking about? Take your little penny shit out of here. 40,000. Canelo Alvarez, 73,000 in your own motherfucking state, in your own motherfucking city. Fuck is you talking about? You bring that Errol Spence, the king shit out of here, man. He wearing Burger King crowns out here. He wore the Burger King crowns out here. Don't you ever disrespect no damn Canelo Alvarez with an Earl True Spence. You crazy. Fucking Burger King crown out of here. He ain't even the king of his own city. Canelo Alvarez, let him fight in Dallas again. He'll show you what's king again. Bitch. I know I'm here though. You silly motherfucker. Shout out to Warrior Boxing LLC, man. Shout out to Warrior Boxing, man. You tried. Case of War in the building. Case of War in the building. He said Canelo says a lot of shit that never happens, man. He's done a lot of shit, though. He's done a lot of shit. For Case of War, he's done a lot of shit in the sport of boxing, brother. He's going straight to the Hall of Fame, first ballot. No question. Stop that Canelo Alvarez hate. Ain't getting nobody nowhere. It's just going to be frustration. Frustration. Canelo Alvarez is the motherfucking dude out here doing all the motherfucking work. It is what it is. Quit with the hate. Don't hate on that guy. Shit, trust me, I understand. I hated Michael Jordan. I'm a motherfucking Knicks fan. He broke my heart a lot of times, sir. He broke my motherfucking heart all the fucking time, bro. I said he ain't shit. I said it's because he got Pippen. I came with all the excuses in the world, bro. It's because the ref is always giving him the call. It's because he got Scottie Pippen, another player. It's because Scottie Pippen is guarding the best player. I came with every excuses in the book to say that Michael Jordan was not the greatest because I was a bitter Knicks fan that he kept on whipping my team's ass, and then it came through fruition. I gotta stop hating because it's giving me a headache. I didn't even want to go to school the next day when Chicago Bulls beat the Knicks. That's how frustration. I'd rather fail school than go back to school because I couldn't face the people that's gonna be like Michael Jordan, whoop your ass. Don't play around with that. Canelo Alvarez is a mother. He's it. He's the it factor. He's special, brother. But that was me when I was a child. I'm a grown-ass man. That was me when I was a child. There's still people out here being a fan like a child. No. Canelo Alvarez, no, he can't. No, he doesn't want to fight him. No, until he fights David Benavidez, then I'll respect him. No, when he fights Jamar Charlo, he doesn't fight Jamar Charlo, and then I want to get respect. Shut the fuck up. Stop acting like bitter baby mamas and shit like that. Stop acting like unsatisfied motherfuckers out there. Canelo Alvarez is a fucking undisputed. Canelo Alvarez beat Triple G. Canelo Alvarez got the resume. Canelo Alvarez is lit. Canelo Alvarez is fighting all the time. Canelo Alvarez is seasoned. Canelo Alvarez, that guy. He already separated himself from his contemporaries. The question is why nobody's doing half the shit that Canelo Alvarez is doing. Why nobody is doing at least half the shit that Canelo is doing? How about do half of what he's doing? And how about do a quarter of what Canelo Alvarez is doing? How about do a quarter of it? How about do a quarter of what Canelo Alvarez is doing? How about that? He ain't separated from himself from his contemporary for so long, man. Come on, man. Now he said, but look at Warriors Boxing LLC. You got Warrior Boxing. So that means you're a boxing probably channel and a boxing fan, but yet you want to call another man that put his life on the line a bum. You nah. You not a real boxing fan. Ain't no motherfucking boxing head calls nobody a motherfucking bum. Those guys that risk their lives. I bet you won't tell it to Patrick Day's family's face. I bet you won't say to Patrick Day's mother that he's a bum. I bet you won't say nothing to the Russian, the dude that died. I bet you won't say that he to his family and wife that he's a bum. I bet you won't tell you Dennis Ugas, you know what I'm saying, that he a bum. Huh? I bet you won't tell Pichardo Colon that's paralyzed that he a bum. Get your weak ass boxing. Don't take the boxing shit out of your name. You're not a real boxing fan. Don't you ever disrespect fighters like that. Modern day wars, modern day gladiators, they put their life on the line for our pure entertainment, bitch. Don't you ever call a fighter a bum. That bum will knock you the fuck out. That bum will knock your teeth out. That bum right there, he will make your face look like Mario Barrios, Dennis Ugas, Kell Brook. He'll make you won't even recognize yourself. Your mama won't even recognize you. I dare you tell a fighter like that they're a bum so they can knock you the fuck out and send you to another motherfucking planet out there. Put you paralyzed like Pichardo Colon. Kill you like a fucking Patrick Day. Don't you ever call a fighter a bum. Not in Punch Run Boxing. Over here, you respect the fighters. You just say that over the computer, bitch. Take that boxing shit out your motherfucking name. You disrespectful punk. Don't you ever call a fighter that risks his life a bum, you piece of shit. Fuck out of here. Fake ass boxing fans. Using the word boxing. You beta male. You ain't no fucking fighter, because no fucking fighter will call nobody a bum. This ain't fucking a Rocky movie, and you ain't Mickey. And if you a fighter, I wouldn't even call you a bum, because you risk your life. So if you're a fighter, then have respect for your contemporaries. How about that? If you a fighter, I am a fighter. So why you gonna call another motherfucking man a bum? If you know what you need to do in that ring. Fuck out of here. You supposed to respect your sport. You supposed to respect your fellow boxer. You supposed to respect your fellow fighter. Call another motherfucking fighter a bum. Any gym in Vegas, homie. I don't give a fuck about gym. I'm talking about you disrespecting another fighter, homie. How about that? Fuck out of here, man. Calling fighters a bum. I wouldn't even call the guy that's ranked number 10,000 a bum. Fuck out of here, man. Disrespectful motherfuckers that they watch the sport of boxing when a call fighter of a bum. You ain't watching fucking figure skating. You ain't watching the NBA when another motherfucker just twists his ankle. You don't watch boxing when these guys need to take a rest, or when these guys get cut. You know what I'm saying? Get cut in the eye and get cut like Badu Jack and keep on fighting and get their eye cracked like Dennis Ugas that kept on fighting, ain't take a knee, nothing. They keep on fighting. Gay Flores, when everybody was telling his father to throw in the towel, he said, no, dad, I'm going to keep on fighting. Nah, willing to die in that ring. You're going to call a fighter a bum. Fuck out of here, you fake-ass boxing fan that use these type of platforms for your political views or something like that. To release your frustration because your wife ain't giving you no punani. You sexually frustrated motherfucker. Yeah, if you've been in the cage, you won't disrespect fighters. So why you gonna call a fighter a bum, boxing warrior? Why you gonna call a fighter a bum? Knowing that he's a straight up future Hall of Famer. How you gonna call a fighter a bum? Answer me that. If you're a fighter and you understand the intel of this damn work. Answer the question. How many fighters I got signed? 3, motherfucker. 3. Don't let the YouTube shit fool you. Many fighters call other fighters bums. No. But ain't no fighters right here. So you're supposed to set the tone. You call the other fighter a bum, the guy that you fighting a bum. How about that? You call the fighter that you're about to fight a bum. But you don't come on platform to degrade fighters. I won't even do it right now. I don't even do it. I'm not going to degrade you as a bum because you risk your life. If you truly a fighter, you ain't never a bum. You risk your life so you can feed your family, so you can feed your kids and wife and yourself with your bare hands. Fuck out of here with calling the fighters a bums, man. Give up your life for your entertainment. I don't give a fuck. I could go to all the mother channels that like calling fighter bums and pussies, all the derogatory name that you could think of. Over here, Punch Roll Boxing, we respect warriors out here. If you want to come out here and fucking say that fighter's a bum, the fuck out of here, man. No respect to the sport of boxing. No respect to these combat warriors. Motherfuckers, it takes heart to step inside that fucking ring or octagon. It takes balls to stay in that ring and that octagon. And it takes skills to pay the motherfucking bills. Beyond the ring with Nonito and Rachel. Legend. A legend. I dare you to call him a bum too. I dare you. The legend, Naona Inoue versus Nonito Donaire. June 7th, Japan. One legend. One guy that's going to want to become a legend. If he can. The rematch. The most anticipating rematch. 3-belt holder. Now that's what we're talking about. Legend. 4-division world champion. Living legend. One of the best left hook that we ever seen. Nonito Donaire. The nerve has been touched. Yeah, too many of those, man. Too many of those. We will see soon who the best welterweight. Yes, sir. We're going to see soon. I think we already seen something special at the welterweight level. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see. Can't wait to see that fight. Hopefully come to fruition. Come on, man. Yeah, that gets me lit. I get me lit. I could expect that from trolls, but you a fighter? Come on, man. Come on, dogs. You should be thankful there's fighters like that. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury or Canelo Alvarez. Next week, well, that's it. This week coming up, Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez is a big fight. But I'm sorry, folks. I ain't going to leave the queens hanging. Nah, this is a gentleman's sport, right? Shit, so I got to be a gentleman. I got to pay attention to the queens right now. They got my undivided attention. Amanda Serrano, 7th-division world champion. Knockout pound-for-pound queen of the sport of boxing. Florida, Puerto Rico, Carolina. New York City, Brooklyn versus Katie Taylor, undisputed. Undefeated. Great amateur background, Olympian and all. Amanda Serrano's trying to get her revenge back. Katie Taylor bitch seen this Serrano years ago, and Amanda Serrano, the little sister, say, "You be my sister." You know how Puerto Ricans get. You know how Puerto Ricans get. My grandmama told me one time, she said, "Mira, yo te voy a decir una cosa. Ten cuidado teniendo problemas con los puertorriqueños, porque si tú tienes un problema con un puertorriqueño, ellos se juntan." So you know Amanda Serrano, she just ain't looking at the strap. This is revenge. This is revenge. The only thing Amanda Serrano just don't talk shit, but I'm going to tell you like that. Her hands talk shit, and it talks a lot of shit. Her hands talk a lot of shit. But she's getting revenge back. She's getting revenge. The Serrano name, she's getting that revenge. She's going to do it for sis and going to become undisputed and going to get that bag. All in one. All in one. The Warrior Boxes Charlie burner account. Zelenov. Good looking out, Frank. Good looking out. Appreciate that. Case Avoid, what's good? Yo, Case Avoid, who you got, Amanda Serrano or Katie Taylor? Case Avoid in the building. Tony in the building. The members, ya tu sabes, mi hermano. Dímelo, Tony. Smash the like. I told you April's gonna be lit. This weekend is gonna be lit, man. I got videos. I hope you got videos, man. I hope you're doing great for the sport of boxing. I hope that you're uplifting. I hope you're uplifting the youth. I hope you're teaching the youth. I hope you're giving your skill set is teaching others to defend themselves and give a motivation and inspiration. Warriors Boxing LLC. But one thing that you represent boxing and stuff like that. So people and casuals don't keep on saying that, call people a bum and pussy and the great other fighters. You're supposed to be a representative. You're supposed to try to be an ambassador. You know what I'm saying? Then don't call nobody a bum, because you don't want nobody to call you a bum or your students a bum. How about that? You got to set the tone. So casuals in the sport of boxing or the fans won't talk that lingo, because I don't talk that lingo. It's about the kids. So that's what I'm saying. So we got to take that word. We got to take that those towards fighters. Nah, man, they ain't basketball players. They're not they're not volleyball players. They're not figure skating. You know what I'm saying? It's a life or death type of sport. So every man and woman that gets inside that ring get fully respect. They get respect. We ain't got to be a fan of theirs, but they get respect. Because the way they make their living and make their money, and the way this industry is, and stealing their money and robbing their money and things of that nature, you know how hard it is to be in even that type of level, even to get an opportunity to fight for a world title. Do you know what the percentage is? Sorry, nah, man. I'm passionate like that. And this is why there's fighters out there that respect this channel. There's fighters out there that respect me, because they know I got their back. I praise them. I don't give a fuck. I praise them. We hold them accountable. Yeah, we critique here and there, but never stopping them down. I'm okay. It's like right now. You see how people's always on Jamal Charlo. That shit is whack to me now. I don't even want to be a part of that. Nah, at this point, while everybody likes to talk shit about Jamal Charlo, now I want to lift Jamal Charlo up. I want to be the one. Matter of fact, I'm going to be one of the ones. Yeah, I like Jamal Charlo. Let's go to Charlo's brothers. Let's get that fight, man. Get that fight. Hopefully, if you get that fight, you know what I'm saying? And other people could see that you are a good fighter. Go ahead. Y'all can talk shit all y'all want about. Nah, man, I ain't going to be talking shit about Jamal Charlo. I like Jamal Charlo. I like the Charlo brother. I think they're good for boxing. I'm tired of all this ganging up on the same motherfucking fighters all the fucking time. Huh? And then when they do something good, it's still something bad. That's just me. Tycho TV, Charlo. Fuck that. Yeah, man. Fuck that. That shit is whack. You feel me? That shit is whack with everybody on the same fighter. Oh, yo, Charlo. Nah, man. You know what's that? The hate of Jamal Charlo is making me a fan of Jamal Charlo. It's making me a fan of Jamal Charlo. It's just too much hate now. Oh, when he's with Mike Tyson, he ain't saying shit. Now he see David Benavidez. Oh, it was David Benavidez was talking shit. Then Charlo was talking behind the security and stuff like that. How about if I say David Benavidez was talking behind of his woman? How about if I say David Benavidez was talking behind his wife? How about that? How about David Benavidez was talking behind the father and the wife? How about that? Come on, man. Everybody on the same motherfuckers. On the same. That shit is whack. Shout out to David Benavidez. Shout out to the David Benavidez family. And shout out to Charlo brothers. Too much hate. And this is why that's why American boxing, we don't get what we see in the UK. We don't get to see that. We don't get to see that to the mass level. Look at even Lee. Look at in Ireland. Look at Lee Wood. Lee Wood versus Michael Conley. Michael Conley never been a champion. Look how they love him out there. Look at the support out there. Even he gets knocked out the ring and they still waiting. They still praying for Colin to be back in the ring and want him to be back in the ring, and everybody want to see that rematch. Look at that. Look at the support. And over here, all we do is fucking degrade and disrespect and say that Bud Crawford is the weakest of Undisputed and his resume is suck and da-da-da-da-da. That's what we do all fucking day. And this is why the Undisputed between Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano might not sell the way it should, because we are a bunch of motherfucking haters. But yet we gonna watch the fight. We gonna watch the fight. That's why the pay-per-view numbers is low, because American fucking boxing fans are fucking toxic and cheap. You greedy bastard, you fire stick motherfuckers. Don't want to pay for no fucking pay-per-view, you cheapo. That's why it was fucking under 240K. Not because that Errol Spence can't sell. Not because that Errol Spence don't bring that entertainment value. It's because y'all motherfucking cheap. Stealing shit. Stealing shit from the fighters that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. Because you are fucking cheap. You greedy bastards. Pay for the pay-per-view, bitch. Oh shit. Oh no. Errol Spence, no, they stealing streams. And nah. Ain't nobody stealing no stream. It's because people in America, y'all cheap. We cheap out here, want to steal shit. You think I can't stream the shit too? You know why I don't do it? Because I know these fighters put their life on the line. And they get paid for that back end of the pay-per-view. So guess what? They depend on real boxing fans to pay for the pay-per-view. You cheap motherfuckers. You fire stick motherfucker. Turn that fire stick and stick it up your fucking ass. He said, have you seen the gas prices? Fuck that shit. I had to pay gas, or I had to pay for the pay-per-view. I want to pay for the pay-per-view. Fuck it, I walk. Fuck it, I walk. Errol Spence versus Eudenis Ugas. I got $100. I got $100. Well, no, let me say, because then y'all gonna be like, well, you gonna put the $140 in? I gotta pay gas. Well, I got an SRT, so y'all know I gotta put $100 to fill the shit up. Sure, I got $70. Get gas, put gas in, or buy the pay-per-view of Errol Spence. I'll buy the pay-per-view of Errol Spence and I'll walk. That's how much I love boxing. Shit. I pay for Makabu. I paid $50 for the Makabu fight. I paid $50 for the Makabu fight. $50. Makabu. DonKing.com. Cheap ass production, but damn it, I'll pay for it. $120 for mine in California. Yo, Bernie Mac, I paid $111 a couple of hours ago. He said, Warrior Boxing LLC, LDBC strong. We buy the fights. I hope y'all do buy the fights. I hope you buy the fights. Hey, yo, Warrior Boxing. You know what I give you? You know what I give you with that message? You know what I give you? I'm gonna say right here, because I'm the realest motherfucker in YouTube. Shout out to y'all, because y'all know about unity. Y'all know everything about unity. Whether people like what y'all say or like or don't like what y'all say, but yeah, everybody is a different entity anyway. So I don't even want to put people together like that. But I'm gonna tell you like this: a lot of people could learn from y'all unity. Straight up, I'm a realist. A lot of people could learn from LDBC's unity. Fuck what y'all heard. Fuck what that hate y'all heard, because I know a lot of people come to my comment box and be like, yo, LDBC, that, new media, that. Fuck that shit. They unite. They unite, whether you like it or not. They know how to unite, and they go strong in what they believe in, whether you like it or not. A lot of motherfuckers should learn about the unity of that. Yeah, learn about the unity of the LDBC. I fucks with the unity. Yeah, Punch Your Own Boxing say it. I don't give a fuck if y'all like me or not. Y'all unity is strong. Come on, I speak on bossy logic and objectively. I speak true, motherfucker. I'm a street motherfucker. Real recognize real in that sense. Oh, I get it, but I keep it real and everything, bro. Keep it real and everything. Everything. I don't go fuck if people like it or not. They like me or not. Shit. I speak the truth. And this YouTube shit. No, eso no, Ale, eso no me importa lo que, Ale, it doesn't, óyeme, listen to me. It don't matter if you disagree or agree with them, or with him, or with a boxing content creator. It don't matter. One thing about them or that group, they unite. Lo que sea. They unite and they know how to work in unity. And that's something that the boxing world should learn. No, vamos a hablar de verdad. Yo hablo de verdad. A mí no me importa. Man, there's a lot of motherfuckers that hate me over here. There's a lot of motherfuckers that hate me. There's a lot of motherfuckers. There's groups out there that hate me, trying to shut me down and all that shit. I'm just going to keep it real. Even when the motherfuckers trying to come at me, they come in unity. So shit, I'm going to give him that. Eso no me importa lo que usted dice. At the end of the day, no fighters is a bum. They all, thank you, Case Avoid. Thank you. Opinion is opinion. Yeah, opinion is opinion at this point. But I'm just going to give credit where credit is due. A lot of motherfuckers don't, they disagree with me. They disagree with me. And some people agree, some people disagree with me. It's an opinion, it's perspective. The best thing is when you can break it down to the understanding level. People could disagree or agree, but just to be understood on whatever you believe in, be logical about it. Be logical. There's a lot of people that spin narratives out there. There's a lot of people that spin narratives out there just for their own, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people hustle too. And guess what? There's a lot of people that's hustling on the back, on just trying to debunk the narrative of other boxing content creators. So let's be real. Let's be honest. So a lot of motherfuckers, even other boxing content creators, can't hate because a lot of motherfuckers make their shit off debunking them. Let's be real. So in a sense, other needs to support their fighter, but they don't. They stream and steal. I don't know about that. I don't know what they doing there. I don't know what any. And look, you know what I learned, man, in YouTube, that even when people are in a group, if somebody don't like somebody, then just speak on them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very sure that within any group, not everybody thinks the same way. But it's unity. I'm gonna give you an example. My brother, if my brother is doing something that I don't agree in, I'll tell him I don't agree with you. We could debate about it. We could argue about it. Motherfucker, we could fight about it. It's my brother, man. Me and my brother, we fist fought before. A lot of times growing up. But if somebody if somebody about to jump me, my brother's right there. He ain't gonna let me go to fight by myself, and I'm there for my brother. So it's still like a code. It's still unity there. You feel me? So in reality, I learned in YouTube, man. Nah, you can't put everybody on one. Even if people on the group, you can't. They're not all the same. And if people don't, put it this way, if people don't like other people, let's say if people don't like them, then get off their shit. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of people coming to my comment box and saying, yo, Punch, you heard what this person said. No, I don't watch, man. I got a family. I can't stay on YouTube all day. I got to work on my content. And if I got other people that send me shit on a link, like on the DM or Instagram DM, Twitter DM and shit like that, I said it before. I said, man, I don't give a fuck what other people do like that. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. And if people don't fuck with me, they don't fuck with me. There could be one content I could fuck with. I could fuck with a content. If any boxing content creator is doing an interview, I'm going to rock with it. If you're doing an interview, it's my job to watch the interview. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if I may like the content of others. Case of all, I don't see nobody being Fury. Me too. I don't see nobody being Fury. Punch wanted to beat up. that was in the past. But you know what? He's doing his thing. He's doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm not on that shit. A lot of people want me to be on that shit. A lot of people want me to hate. Nah, man. Nah. Shout out to everybody, yo. Shout out to my brother Boxing Wave doing this thing, Harlem. Shout out to Boxing Wave. Subscribe to Boxing Wave. One of the realest unbiased. Shout out to Boxing Wave. Shout out to Andrew Tucker World. Shout out to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Shout out to Mighty Max Boxing. Shout out to Ring IQ. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. Shout out to Blue Bloods TV, Sports TV. Shout out to Fanon. Shout out to Trill, cause fuck it, he got one of the yo. And what's the lady's name? The lady's name CC. She got a new channel. Fuck it. I seen that shit came through my recommendation. She doing her thing. Again, I don't give a fuck if nobody fuck with me. I came from the mud. I did this off the mud. I ain't had no cosign or nothing, so I could give credit to whatever I want. I don't give a fuck if people want to give me credit or not. CC doing the thing. Shout out to Monty Brown. Shout out to IBFP. Shout out to my brother Showbiz, the adult, doing this thing. One of the best deliveries in the motherfucking game. Yeah, shout out to CC, female doing her thing. Who else, man? I don't want to leave nobody out. Shout out to my brother Broadway Joel. Shout out to the weigh-in, Francis. Everybody got their cup of tea. You feel me? Everybody got their cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? There's other people that shout out to BDA. Shout out to BDA. Hey, yo, matter of fact, man, let's show some love, man. Let's show some love. Fuck, man, put all the channels, put the channels right now, the channels that y'all rock with, man. No hating, just put the channels that y'all rock with. I don't gotta hate on nobody else. Let's support, let's praise everybody else. And if you hate a channel, put it this way. If you hate a channel on the chat on the chat right now, if you don't like them, what you want them to do to better their channel, and y'all could tell me that shit too. What can I do to better my channel? What can I do to be a better content creator? If you don't like a channel, all right, say the channel, but say that, yo, he got this, because I'm gonna tell you like this. If you got numbers, you got support, you're doing something right. You're doing something right. This channel lit, just not on that Nello vibe. Thank you, Eric Baker. Thank you, Eric Baker. I appreciate that. Warrior Boxing LC said BFTB, Champ Sai, Mike Biggs Boxing. Shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I never really checked out Champ Sai. I still want to, get the time to check out. The only time it was when everybody was talking about him because he did his pound for pound and shit like that. But I haven't really checked him out. But shout out to all of them. Again, I don't give a fuck if they motherfuckers don't like me or nothing, or talk shit about me in their live. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Does nothing to me. Thunderdome Boxing. Shout out to Thunderdome. Retro Boxing documentary. Oh, yeah, he be with the group that be talking shit, but it's all right. Oh, Boxing Ego. All biased channels. But if you don't like a channel, you might as well just say that what you don't like about them, but what could better them. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Then maybe they'll take it into consideration. I'll take it into consideration. I don't like Punch on Boxing because he drink water in this cup. Man, I drink too much, man. I'm going to intervention. I got somebody better drag me into intervention. New media boxing. He said Southpaw can give Canelo his props. Yeah, you feel me? But that's his niche. You know what I'm saying? That's probably his niche. If he hates Canelo, he'll get views. If he start liking Canelo and this is the problem also with boxing channels, is that sometimes they build on something and they can't go away from it because now it's giving them numbers. There's a market. If there's a market for people to vouch for Canelo Alvarez, there's a market to hate Canelo. There's a market to like Deontay Wilder, but there's a market to hate Deontay Wilder. And this is what a lot of boxing content creators do. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I say unbiased, logically, and objectively, don't compare me to nobody. I'm Punch Run Boxing. Because today I'm going to give props to Canelo. Tomorrow I'm going to give props to Jamal Charlo. The next day I'm going to give props to Demetrius Andre. The next day I'm going to give props to Arturo Beterbiev. The next day I'm going to give props to Inoue. I'm going to give props to Nonito Donaire. I'm going to give props to Shelton to Stephen Fulton. I'm going to give props to Oscar Valdez, and I'm going to give props to Shakur Stevenson. I'm going to give props to Devin Haney. I'm going to give props to Teofimo. I'm going to give props. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get props to Keith Thurman. I'm going to get props to Errol Spence. I'm going to get props to Bud Crawford. So there's going to be people that's going to be like, I fuck with Punch. What the fuck? What the fuck, Punch? Now I ain't fucking with Punch no more. And then, oh shit, I'm fucking with Punch. I like, oh, I ain't fucking with Punch no more. I fucks with Punch. Because I'm unbiased logically and objectively, and people don't like that. I feel like Punch Drang and Monty Brown TV speak real fast. Good looking out, Andre. I appreciate that. Shout out to Monty Brown TV. The Boxing Voice doing their thing. Shout out to all channels, even the haters. William Boxing, shout out to the Boxing Voice. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. New beautiful studio, doing this thing in Las Vegas, getting those interviews, bringing that content, feeding the boxing world with content after content after content, after interviews after interviews. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. They feeding it. Put it this way. Look. And regardless if you don't like a channel, right? Guess what? If those channels are feeding the boxing community with content, this is what I'm saying. There may be people that be like, oh, I hate this channel. But guess what? This channel is hated so much that it's giving these motherfuckers, the ones that y'all like, content to debunk them. They getting money and they get money for debunking them. So they need them in another way. You feel me? Right? Because a lot of a lot of people, there's a lot of people that rock with channels that debunk the narrative that you may not like. You might not even like them because of boxing. You just like them because it debunks and it entertains you to debunk these guys. You feel me? Everybody's still getting their subscribers. Everybody's still getting their followers. Everybody's still getting their money. It's a community right here. The community, the YouTube boxing community, is different from the outside of this. There's a whole different world of boxing. Monty is Canada, man, but he's still a fan. LBC Bental, Felipe. You watching though? Yeah, they watching though. That's what, and that Tony. That's why I be like, at some point, look, I've been doing it already consistently for 3 years. It's shit I learned in this community. A lot of people used to talk about, hey, yo, Punch, you heard of this guy? Yo, Punch, you heard of this group? Yo, you Punch it. And to be honest, I don't know shit. I really don't know that this guy was in this group. I'm gonna give you an example, right? I started going to YouTube, right? I used to pay it, of course, you know what I'm saying? I'm a boxing fan, hardcore boxing fan, but I never went like to YouTube to check other boxing content creators. I'm only looking for a fight or looking for a highlight or something like that. I never looked to hear another, because I felt like, shit, I got everything to say. I know boxing. I don't need another whatever, right? But of course, then I start looking at it, whatever, right? And used to pop always on my feed, guys like Ego. So at one point, I'm a Keith Thurman. I'm rocking with Thurman, right? And then the guy that will talk shit about Thurman was on Black Fight Fan, right? And I think he was the Errol Spence fan, right? So I only knew him because I'm a Keith Thurman guy. So I would just see a lot of Keith Thurman fights. And what goes against Keith Thurman, it was the Errol Spence, and I believe that he was the Errol Spence fan. And I'll be like, man, this guy, man, fuck this guy, man, always fucking talking down on Keith Thurman, man, fuck Errol Spence and shit like that, because that was around the time when I was like watching YouTube a lot, was the back and forth between Keith Thurman fans and Errol Spence fan, but he was the channel I already knew. When I knew that when it was that guy Black Fight fan, I didn't know nothing about that. He was in a group or LDVC where people be like, nah, I only knew him as an Errol Spence fan. I don't look at him like a group. I look at him like a Errol Spence fan at the time when I was looking. And then, boom, I see it pops up. There's certain live shows that shit is good. It's good. It is what it is. Punch is Spanish chapter. Nah, man. I'm just Punch Run Boxing. New Media Boxing USA. Shout out. Yeah, man. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. He been on this channel. I've been on this channel before. Yeah, man. I give shout outs. I recommend the people to go to his channel and shit like that. So but recognize real. At the end of the day, I always here trying to help people anyway. You know what I'm saying? The Mise Andre time's up, need to go to PBC or something. Yeah, he need to go to PBC or something. Yeah, man, that's the only way he's gonna get a fight, because that's it. That Matchroom ship sailed. He ain't going to Canelo Alvarez fight through Matchroom. Eddie Hearn ain't do shit for the Mise Andre in terms of giving him the fight that he deserved. He don't push him like he pushed Conor Ben. He don't push him like he pushed Katie Taylor. He don't push him like he pushed everybody. He pushed fucking Kenton Hatton board in the Mise Andre. In the Matchroom boxing, in the Matchroom website, he ain't even had the Mise Andre on the banner. How old is Boo Boo? He's 34 years old. Dominicans are black, they have African roots. Said Raging Bull. Dominicans are black, they have American roots. I say we all humans, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. Flores. He said, I gave props to Punch Run Boxer for always keeping it 100. Keep it on doing your thing, brother. You good. Thanks, Flores Lewis. Yo, Luis Flores. You know, Luis Flores is my one of my good friends, man. He got drafted to the NBA. I don't know if Luis Flores, the basketball player. So it's funny, got Flores Lewis. But shout out to Flores Lewis, man. I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. God bless. And I said that before, that people like, I know. At this point, I know what some people like. Look, it's all right. Sometimes we debunk our shit. You know what I'm saying? Debunk each other's shit. But there's a lot of people also in this community that just want to see people beef. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in this community also. I'm not talking about the boxing content creators, but I'm talking about the guys that don't have a channel and the subscribers. Y'all like us to beef. You know, it's entertainment. I get it. I get it. Punch, you should go back and read the comments in this chat. I should. There's a lot of bad comments. I'm trying to read a lot. My wife is from Santo Domingo and she say she black. Eso está bueno. Lo que ella dice, lo que ella quiere say, whatever you want to identify, you can identify with anything you want. Canelo is king. No, if Fury become undisputed heavyweight. Canelo is king. Now, if Fury becomes undisputed, okay, that's legitimate, Jose C. So Fury needs to become undisputed to be king. That's legitimate. That's the ultimate accomplishment in your respective division. So that's legitimate. Push. Why do people want to see Charlo versus Canelo? At this point, maybe because that Charlo's their favorite fighter. Probably look. I wouldn't push a Canelo. I would love to see a fight. That's a good fight. But in reality, I'm asking Canelo Alvarez at 175 to fight a guy in 160. we never pressure the bigger fighter to fight the little fighter. We don't never pressure that. We say the little guy that's going up is daring to be great, but the big guy that beats the little guy don't get the props. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if this is how it sounds like at this point, that Jamal Charlo wants to fight Keith Thurman, or Jamal Charlo wants to fight Bud Crawford. Let's say Jamal Charlo wants to fight Bud, not Jamal. Let's say Jamal. We'll be like, why he's trying to pick the little guy? Why he's always going after the little guy, the guy that's 2 weight classes below him? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was once there at the same time. The fight didn't come through fruition. But at this time, I think that Charlo just needs to do. If Charlo would have fought, if they would have made Charlo versus Triple G, if they would have made Charlo versus Demetrius Andre, unify the titles. You know what I'm saying? Unify, become undisputed at middleweight. Then Canelo Alvarez is saying, shit, Charlo did something that I didn't do at middleweight division. So the super middleweight versus the middleweight undisputed. Super middleweight undisputed versus, then be like, oh shit, this is a fucking fight. The same way we feel about Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford. He was coming up. He undisputed at 140, entering the welterweight division. We want to see Keith Thurman and Errol Spence fight, blah, 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 right? But now Charlo needs to look. While Jamal Charlo is about to fight Sulecki, Canelo Alvarez is about to fight for another world title. The more they fight, Canelo just doing too much, and you're not doing anything for Canelo Alvarez to actually look for the fight. You're not doing anything for Canelo Alvarez to be like, shit, you're going to fight Sulecki, and then after the Sulecki fight, we don't know we're going to see Jamal Charlo for another year. It don't make sense at this point. It don't make sense. Prophet of racism, how ironic. My opinion, Charlo needs to fight Benavidez to get the opportunity to fight Canelo. That would be a real convo after that, in my opinion. Mamba mentality was good, man. Punch, even though you blocked my main account, Mamba, for defending Rapstar for Senior versus Senior, I still rock with you, and I keep. Nah, Mamba, I never blocked. Nah, you bugging, my brother. You bugging. I never blocked you, my brother. I never blocked. I remember the last time I ever blocked somebody in the channel. Nah, man. Why would I? What? Rapstar's my guy, brother. What you talking about? Rapstar's my Rapstar. Rapstar's one of the most loyal motherfuckers in YouTube, bro. Rapstar's my guy, man. Hell no. I blocked you? Cause what? You must be crazy, Mamba. You crazy. Oh, somebody blocked you. Nah, it was not me. Why would I block you, man? You've been holding it down. You've been supporting me. Why would I block you? Nah, I never blocked you, brother. Matter of fact, let me see if I find you right now. I don't know. I never blocked you. Come on, man. I don't know what you're saying. Maybe somebody thought you were somebody else. Nah, Rapstar's my brother, bro. Rapstar's my brother. Rapstar's what? The coolest motherfucker I met. One of the coolest motherfuckers out here. One of the realest motherfuckers out here. Hold on. Shit, I got you right now. Let me check. Nah, but you cool, brother. Nah, I don't block you, man. Bro. Nah, let me see. Sometimes I don't be checking. Maybe people be blocking my shit. Yo, one time I checked, and there was over 400 people blocked on my channel. I said, who the fuck was blocking all of this shit? Hold on. I got you right here. I'm going to do this live because I know. See, I'm checking it right now. Nah, Mamba, you're not blocked here. Nah, Mamba, you're not blocked, brother. You're not blocked right here. You had another channel that you was on or something that says Mamba. Nah, ain't nothing blocked right here. Oh, Andy Manch, yeah. With some cheap beer. What's that? Yeah, I don't know who wins, but if I had to, I used to be a huge Wilder fan until I met the the VC channel. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta dislike Wilder because of somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was. That's why I was. It's like when I was. It's like when I was a young dude and I was a Knicks fan and I hated fucking Jordan because my friends was Michael Jordan fans, and the more they talk about Jordan, I hated Michael Jordan, but I just hated Michael Jordan because my friends, you know. But then we grow out of that shit. That's that elementary shit. I'm not gonna hate because there's another group that hate. That's like the Yankees and the Boston. You ever seen Yankee fans and Boston fans? It's not. I like Boston players. I don't hate Boston like that. It's because I just hate their fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking Wilder fan, man. Anybody that followed the channel since day one, but you know, it did disappoint me as a fan about the excuses. That shit disappointed me. His excuses disappointed me, man. You know, the same thing. I didn't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? One of my guy, Tio. Shout out to Tio Fima Lopez. I said, that shit ain't gonna help him. That shit's not gonna help him. Matter of fact, you really going to um put your own fan base in a situation they ain't gonna like that shit either. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's good for even his fans or for him. You know what I'm saying? For him for his character. You know what I'm saying? Leave that shit alone. Leave that can't boast of shit alone. Move forward, man. Move forward. That shit don't look good. Yo, I'm gonna go high like Michelle Obama says. I'm out to you. Oh, was good choice, man. They can't help themselves. Yeah, man. But look, man. So, all right, let me ask you a question. Just put it in the chat. Who's the king? Who's the true king right now in the sport of boxing? Canelo, Tyson Fury. Canelo, Tyson Fury. Who's the true king of the boxing right now? Yo, you think Fury will come back to fight the winner of AJ? I think so. Avoid fighting anyone else. Now, you think the WBC will allow him to keep the belt? Yeah, because he just beat the guy that's supposed to be his mandatory. So Tyson Fury don't got like another 18 months. I think that's that's the WBA. I don't think he got more than a year to face, so he could wait a year before he fights anybody, before anybody is mandated to fight Tyson Fury. So he good. He's gonna keep that belt for another year. He ain't gonna drop that belt. With Tyson Fury, he's gonna be smart. He's been smart. What he gonna do? He's gonna fight that dude in the UFC. No, he's gonna do the SummerSlam. He's going back to the WWE. He's gonna do the SummerSlam shit. Can you imagine if they do SummerSlam out there in the UK and then have Tyson Fury there? But he's going to do WWE. He might do the UFC exhibition, and then it's going to become a bigger fight. If he fights Anthony Joshua, he going to certify going to be more than 100 mil. He's going to be worth a lot of money. And if he does everything this year, shit, he could still retire after this year with a lot Lake Raven said Canelo. Justo said Spence. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. He said Felipe Lomachenko. Y'all bugging right now. Canelo, not even close. Canelo Papa. Canelo second. King Nello. Pound for pound. It's Canelo right now. Neither. Canelo is no doubt that. Spence, stop it. Canelo, Earl is king. Stop it. Oh shit. Rap star, I'm back. Just finished celebrating. Let's go. For the record, everyone. We might have passionate debates, but Punch is my brother, boxing for life. Yes. Rap star, my guy, my friend, my brother. And I also apologize, man. I apologize to Rap Star too. Yeah, I think I went too in. I went too in on Rap Star, man. I went too in on you, man. My fault. That was my fault, man. That's my fault. That was my fault. I apologize. Rap Star. I went in. I shouldn't went in like that. You had your legitimate going at it. I just ain't want to fog up the father and that trainer shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Senior is in a different position than a Derrick James. You understand what I'm trying to say? He is a different position. He's not a manager. He can't stop a fight from happening. You know what I'm saying? He's not the promoter. He's not the manager. He's just the trainer. He gets his 10%. He's just the trainer. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not going to say a lot of shit. I think everybody got to take accountability for their job. For that 10%, you take accountability for that 10% that you need to do, right? The manager, David McWaters, needs to take accountability. The promoter top rank that didn't give Teofimo Lopez the money that he deserved. And the reason why Teofimo Lopez had to go to purse bid and leave home, put it that way, leave home is because you didn't value him. So top rank, you take accountability for that as well. You know what I'm saying? And then the fighter, Teofimo Lopez, got to take accountability. Everybody got to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to take accountability. But I'm not going. But one thing about Punch Drunk Boxing is fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing, man. And I hate when people try to break up that fatherhood shit, because in boxing is only in our community that we hear, hey, yo, fire Teofimo Lopez Sr., fire Kenny Porter, fire Angel Garcia, fire Ghost Guerrero. It's only us that say that shit. You know what I'm saying? When Lomachenko lost to Salido, ain't nobody say fire Papachenko. Ain't nobody say fire Papachenko after losing to Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? That father shit, man. These men build their sons to be success stories. You feel me? Because you lost one time don't mean that they get degraded and disrespected like that. I think I was smoked here from Lopez Sr. too much. I should know he is a dad too. I mean, yo, a lot of people felt like you feel, Rap. You feel me? But it's at the end of the day, put it this way. In the end of the day, win or lose, Senior's still gonna be there. That's his dad. That's his pops, and that's his son. You know? I'm gonna tell you like this. Dennis Ugas lost to Errol Spence. His eye is fucked up. His eye is still fucked up. The swelling still hasn't gone down. He still need to go to the doctor to see if he could have surgery. That's how swollen his eye is still. Who's with you, Dennis Ugas? Fiance. Where's his trainer? Training. Because his trainer got a bunch of other fighters he need to work with. I'm just your trainer. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your nurse. I'm not this. Now I'm paying attention to my other trainers. To my other fighters. And you, Dennis Ugas, got to be home with his eye. He got to be in the hospital. Salad's got to go back to his gym and train the fighters that he got the next day on the Sunday or again on the Monday. That's the difference between Salas, and that's the difference between Teofimo Lopez Sr. Teofimo Lopez Sr. in the hospital. His father's in the hospital. He ain't training nobody. He's with his son. So even people like, oh shit, he got to fire, man. It's not an easy thing just to, oh yeah, Teo is just going to fire the father and stuff like that, and that's it. Nah, man. You know, they call themselves the dynamic duo. It's a dynamic duo. They lose, they win together, they lose together. It is what it is. They both did something and exactly, they did something special. Both of them in the same year. 16 fights, fighter of the year, Sugar Ray Robinson award, and Teofimo Lopez Sr. trainer of the year. Now Google trainer of the year boxing, Google that shit. Is you know what I'm saying? When you trainer of the year in the sport of boxing, that's the world. That's the world. So when people say leave Teofimo Lopez Sr. for Eddie Reynoso, how about you add both of them? How about you keep your dad and keep Eddie, and then you have two trainer of the year working with you? You see, I'm all about adding. You don't got to subtract. Well, sometime in life you got to subtract to add, but think about it. Think about it. Errol Spence Sr. don't leave his son alone. Derrick James is training, but Errol Spence Sr. is right in the corner. A lot of people don't peep that, but I've been trying to tell y'all. And what did Errol Spence say during this promotion to build up the Ugas fight? What Errol Spence was saying about his dad, what I was telling y'all before. Errol Spence Sr. Errol Spence Sr. is the one that hired Derrick James. He's the one that hired Al Heyman. He stays in that corner. Don't think it's just Derrick James. It's Errol Spence Sr. that stays in that corner. Henry Garcia. Henry Garcia is in that corner with Eddie Reynoso and Joe Goosen. Henry Garcia is still there. Facts. Sugar Ray Robinson is no joke. Awards no joke. The best pound for pound in boxing history. Loma lost to Lopez. How he better? Derrick James for the shit. If Derrick James, if Jamel Charlo beats Brian Castano, like I know that Jamel Charlo gonna whoop Brian Castano's ass. Shout out to Brian Castano, but Jamel Charlo is gonna beat Brian Castano. I think that Jamel Charlo gonna stop Brian Castano in the mid-late round. Jamel Charlo gonna stop Brian Castano. If he throws just throw more punches. Just do what you was doing in the championship rounds. You're gonna stop Brian Castano in the mid rounds, in the late rounds. Hey, Canelo, he said, David said Canelo was schooled by Mayweather. And guess what? That's nothing bad. Get schooled. And guess what? He went to school, he learned, and now look what Canelo Alvarez, I said Canelo Alvarez, where Canelo Alvarez is at right now. Yeah, Canelo got schooled by Mayweather. He went to school, he learned, and now he's pound for pound now king of the sport of boxing. See, the problem is when you be taken to school and you go to school and you don't learn shit, you become a dropout. You feel me? You go to school, you get learned. You got schooled by Floyd Mayweather. Guess what? You learned. You went back into the drawing board. You became a great fighter. You became a legendary fighter, a special fighter. Now you became the king of boxing. So yeah, in life, you want to be schooled. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to be perfect. He don't got a perfect record. You know what I'm saying? He got schooled. And guess what? He learned. Tony said it's boxing. Anything could happen. Charlo gonna get laid out. I don't know. I ain't hear that shit coming into the fight, the first fight, and I ain't seen Charlo get laid out. I saw Charlo and Brian Castano go at it, and I seen the effective aggression of Brian Castano. But in the championship rounds, when it's undisputed and everything is on the line, and you gotta work hard, I know the guy that finished strong, and it was Jamel Charlo finished strong. He finished strong. 10th, 11th, and 12th round, Jamel Charlo finished strong. Championship rounds. I remember when we discussed Oscar De La Hoya and Trinidad, and everybody used to tell me, Punch, nah. Hoya didn't win. Trinidad beat him in the championship rounds. Do you know how many years of my life I had that debate of Tito Trinidad and Oscar De La Hoya? And do you know that 80-90% of the people tells me that the reason why Trinidad won was because of the championship round? But what about when Oscar De La Hoya was outboxing the man, hurt him and do this stuff throughout the round? No. But I'm gonna tell you, in the championship rounds, it goes to the guy that wins the championship rounds. Do you know for how many years I heard that? And then when I flip it around on certain fans or my buddies that be like, yo, nah, Jamal Charlo lost. I'd be like, but he won the championship rounds though. Nah, But you saw what happened in the second round where he, you know what I'm saying, he hit him hard and he was sitting in the ropes and shit like that. You know what's so funny though? That boxing is so good right now, especially this month. Hey, yo, check out the shirt, man. How you like my Muhammad Ali shirt? That boxing is so good right now that Gervonta Tank Davis and Rolly, nobody will really want to talk about that shit because there's so many historic great fights. You know what I'm saying? It's so many good fights that we got to look at this championship fight. The unification bout with Errol Spence Ugas. We got this championship fight, Tyson Fury, 94,000 people versus Dillian White, right? Still a top heavyweight, Dillian White, right? And then we go into Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, undisputed bout, unification bout with Oscar Valdez on the same day, Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson. And then we go in Cinco de Mayo with Canelo Alvarez, and he's fighting for another world title, right? And then after that, we go into the undisputed Brian Castano and Jamal Charlo, right? And then we go into May 21st. Who's fighting on May 21st? We got Demetrius Andre versus Zach Park out there in the UK. For the WBC interim. The WBO interim to become the mandatory. We got David Benavidez going to be fighting David Lemieux. And then May 28th, we got Rolly versus Gervonta Tank Davis. It's like, for what? For what? Why they fighting for? What they fighting? He ain't came out for no surgery, no nothing. Why they fighting for? They put up that fight just because they feel like Rolly. And I feel sorry for Rolly on this sense because they just put in Rolly because they look at him like a promotional clown. I think so. I think Mayweather promotion look at him like a clown instead of a fighter. Or they depend. You know what they're depending on right now? They're not depending on Rolly. They're not depending on this fight. They're depending on Rolly's mouth. If Rolly says, you know what, I'm not gonna promote it. I think that, I think I'm getting this fight so I could talk shit, right? Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say shit. They'll get mad at Rolly because they don't believe in Rolly like that. They just know that this is the last fight for Gervonta Tank Davis, and they need that in-house Mayweather promotion money. That's why. And look, the only way, I'm gonna tell you like this: the politics of boxing. The only way, a lot of people feel like, hey, yo, Mayweather promotion is gonna fuck over Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm gonna say no, because if they fuck over Gervonta Tank Davis, they're gonna fuck over Al Heyman. So they can't do that shit. But listening to what Gervonta Tank Davis said in his latest interview, in which I like. We've been saying, yo, we want Gervonta Tank Davis to leave Mayweather promotions and things of that nature so we could get the legacy fights that he deserves. It's Tank Punch, it sells itself. If Gervonta Tank Davis, is Gervonta Tank Davis also leaving Al Heyman? You think so? I don't think so. I think that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be with Al. Al's done great with his clients. He's going to stay with Al. He's going to get the network deal. Like Boots Ennis got his network fight deals, and Brandon Lee got their network fight deals. Gervonta Tank Davis only need the network. He don't need no Mayweather promotion. He don't need that 20 or 30% coming off. And I like what he said when he was talking about that he wants to handle his own business. And this is what I said a long time ago, and I did a video about it. This is the type, and that was the video that actually, this is the reason why I can't get no media credentials in some of these events, because I said the truth. The same shit that I hope that Gervonta Tank Davis listened to the video, because it was about when I said Gervonta Tank Davis, I hope Gervonta Tank Davis got his own lawyer, attorney, and everything watching his paperwork. Because a lot of these fighters like to use the promoter's attorney, you know what I'm saying, handling their business. They don't got their own attorney, their own accountant. Sometimes they don't even know how to read what they signed. They seen bonus money and they signed because of the bonus money. They don't give a fuck about anything else. And I think that Gervonta Tank Davis being with other athletes, and I think that's what happened. Instead of chilling in the hood with your friends and shit that can't do shit, can't help you with your own contracts or your own business, Gervonta Tank Davis got celebrity friends, and Gervonta Tank Davis now got celebrity, got friends that's athletes, and they got their agents and their lawyers and stuff like that. And maybe they say, "Yo, Gervonta Tank Davis, let me take a look at let me take a look at what you got. Let me take a good look at your contract. Let me see if I can help you out, because that's what people do. You feel me? They be like, hey, yo, Davis, you should be getting more money than this. Yeah, you getting money, but you feel like you getting a lot of money because you ain't never had that type of money, but you getting stiffed out." Blast, what's good? The pupil has outshined the teacher. Canelo is Chavez and Mayweather mixed. He accomplished more than Mayweather at a younger age and made more money at a younger age. Saludo desde Patterson, Jersey. Good looking out, Santana, Patterson, Jersey. You already know, man. Shout out to my people in Patterson, yo. New Jersey, baby. The land of Redman. Brick City. Let's go. The land of Lean On Me. Principal Clark. Let's go. Patterson, Jersey. Principal Clark. Let's go. We don't need somebody to lead. Sam, if you wanna kill you, if you wanna use crack, jump. Shout out to Santana. The Chief. No Wave Canada behind Canelo. Good looking now. I appreciate that. God bless you, Santana. Yo, Rapstar, you available? I want to listen to how the UK people are doing out there, man. I know right now it's in the morning, but y'all still celebrating out there in the UK, Rapstar? Hey, yo, you want to go on the panel and tell me how you feel about, because I want to know your opinion. I really want to know your opinion, because you have been the voice of the UK, have been the voice for Tyson Fury. I want to know what you feel. Who you think is the king, Canelo Alvarez or Tyson Fury? Warriors Boxing LLC. Yo, you on the Boxing Nation, but just like those other countries you mentioned, you got to remember the soccer is the most popular sport on the earth. Oh, facts. The Cog said, Rapstar just wish US fans could see boxing as the best sport in the world. Me too. Brandon Taylor, Canelo fights in Mexico. Breaks all records simple. Floyd is the biggest cherry picker ever. I'm not going to say that. And you know what? I think when you're in position of Floyd Mayweather, you don't check. I think a cherry pick is an easy pick. I think Floyd Mayweather picked, but he picked to fight world champions. He picked to fight Canelo too. So he picked to fight he picked to fight Cotto. He picked to fight Ricky Hatton. He picked these good fights. You know what I'm saying? He picked good fights. He picked champions. So I don't think a cherry pick to me is when you pick a cherry. Floyd Mayweather ain't pick no cherry. He ain't pick no easy pickings. You know what I'm saying? He picks his fights, but he ain't pick no easy pickings. Canelo Alvarez is picking his fights right now. Dimitri Bivol is no easy pickings. To become undisputed, ain't no easy pickings. To fight Kovalev is no easy pickings. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people, I feel like the Triple G, I don't want to see the trilogy. The only reason why I don't want to see the trilogy is because I feel like Canelo Alvarez could do something greater again. Could do something great and fight the winner. If he beats Bivol, Secret of Mayo, and fight the winner of Beterbiev and Joe Smith Jr. become undisputed, two divisions undisputed in less than 2 years. Shit, incredible. Patterson Silk City, definitely lean on me. Eastside High School, the Hurricane Carter. That's what I'm talking about, Santana. Hurricane Carter. But if you go pick easy pickings, though, then what's your next fight? What's your next fight? People used to call Danny Garcia cherry picker. Come on, but look at his resume. Ain't no fucking cherry picking there. All right, cool. Oh yeah, if Canada fights in Mexico City and they got a stadium, that's how much. All right, how much you think? We're talking about the 94,000, right? Tyson Fury went back home. Maybe it's a home thing. Tyson Fury went back home. Put it this way. Canelo Alvarez fought in Texas. He made 73,000. I mean, he did 73,000 plus. If Canelo Alvarez fights in Mexico, how many people? If Canelo, we seen the 94,000 for Tyson Fury, Dillian White. If Canelo Alvarez fights in Mexico, how many people will turn out? How many people will turn out if Canelo Alvarez goes back to his country and fight in Mexico? Do you think he'll be Julio Cesar Chavez record? 130K? Let's be real. We're talking about, home. Hey, look at Errol Spence, right? We try to be like, oh, his numbers because it's in Dallas, Texas. He's from Dallas, Texas, right? Almost 40,000K. Let's say 40,000K. It was 39, close to 40,000. Let's say 40,000K homegrown. If Canelo Alvarez goes back home, how many sold out? I know it will be sold out, but how many? What's the number? What's the number if he goes back to Mexico? Eric Baker, Texas is Mexico technically. That's easy to say though. That's easy to say. Nah, let's say Mexico. He goes back to Mexico, the country, Mexico. 132K. Woo! I think that would be incredible if he beats, but I think it got to be a better. You think he could do because Chavez did it? He ain't do it with like no Pernell Whitaker. Who was the opponent that he did it with? I forgot the name. Was he a champ? He wasn't a champion, right? Since COVID is over, 100K. So then we'll be talking about, oh shit, Canelo Alvarez, King. The reason it seems like easy picking for Canelo right now is because no one in his weight classes are challenging themselves. Facts. Spence is another one who I'm happy to see challenging Garcia Ugas. Facts. And that's what I tell the people. Yo, Santana, you remember back in the days they used to say that Roy Jones Jr. ain't fight nobody. But yet he beat Bernard Hopkins, but when Bernard Hopkins wasn't Bernard Hopkins. And he beat James Toney. I remember I'm a big Roy Jones Jr. fan. But people used to try to say that Roy Jones Jr. ain't fighting nobody when he beat James Toney. And James Toney at that time was regarded the best defender. They was putting James Toney around that time pound for pound, bro. And he beat him. And then after that, they was trying to say that Roy Jones Jr. ain't fighting nobody. Sometimes these fighters are just too special, bro. They just ahead. Roy Jones Jr., let's be real, let's be honest. Roy Jones Jr. was just ahead of his time. He was ahead of his time. Sometimes you can't do nothing about that. Bud Crawford just got way much better than his contemporaries. Let's not forget that even a lot of people, look, you know what was the most surprise? You know when I knew that Bud Crawford was special? A lot of people may not agree with me on this one, but I got to keep it real. Felix Diaz was a gold medalist in the Olympics. I thought that was going to be his challenge. You already saw how he did, Felix Diaz did with Lamar Peterson. A lot of people feel like they robbed Felix Diaz with Lamar Peterson. So I said, yo, this is going to be the toughest fight for Bud Crawford. And he took him out. I said, all right, Bud Crawford, he looks like he's in another level. He looks like he's in another level because even in the amateurs, I never think that Bud Crawford was going to be the guy that he is today. And that's my favorite motherfucking class. That's my best class. Demetrius Andre was the number one American, the number one guy in the amateurs. You had Keith Thurman. You had the Charlo brothers. And they wasn't the Charlo brothers. You had Deontay Wilder. You had Gary Russell Jr. You had Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Daniel Jacobs, Charles Hatley. Charles Hatley, one of my favorite fighters as well, because that was my, you know what I'm saying, they was going at it. Keith Thurman and Charles Hatley used to go at it. Keith Thurman beat Charles Hatley. Demetrius Andre and Charles Hatley used to go at it. Hatley in the professional level, he got knocked out by Jermell Charlo. That's when I know Jermell Charlo is becoming a different fighter. Because remember, Jermell Charlo wasn't really like a one-punch knockout artist in the beginning of the career when he was getting tested and stuff like that. But Jermell Charlo stays in the gym. The only thing with Jermell Charlo was he wasn't throwing a lot of punches. But when Jermell Charlo says, I'm going to throw punches and become a high-volume puncher, he goes to another level. I remember what Sean Porter knocked out Daniel Jacobs in the amateurs. They used to call him Little Mike Tyson, Sean Porter. They used to call Sean Porter Little Mike Tyson. They still won't give him credit. Yeah, because the way that he finished his career, though, you know. Ugas beat Bud Crawford in the Pan American. Was it the Pan American game, I think, or something like that? One of the tournaments. Danny Garcia and Bud Crawford was like the Danny Garcia and Bud Crawford was like the Devin Haney and the Ryan Garcia when they was fighting in the amateurs, right? You had Leo Santa Cruz as well. Yo, that was a fucking class, man. That was a class. And Ugas is naturally a lightweight. Ugas for all his amateurs in a lightweight. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why he was trying to fit into the welterweight division and he was getting cracked. He ain't got that power. You know what I'm saying? In reality, you know what I'm saying? He's a lightweight, just like Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I think now, of course, they're natural. Now but Bud Crawford did it the smart way. You know what I'm saying? He came up the smart way. That's why he got stronger and stronger and stronger. Yeah, he had the movie ending career. Yeah, man. I think he should have retired. Not retired because there was nothing for him to do. There was nothing for him to gain. After him going to the heavyweight, there was nothing. What? He came back down to lightweight, light heavyweight. Man, you can't drain yourself like that because once you go up there, man, you can't come down like that. He was weak. It's never the same. And not even that. He should have retired after the first one because he beat Antonio Tarver. I should have just left with that win. I should have retired after that. After coming back down, get that strap again, and just be like, retire. Because who I got after? Damn, then everything just went downhill. Everything just went downhill. Then the next fight, he got knocked out cold. I said, shit. What the fuck happened? Nothing else to do. Tyson Fury. I don't think Tyson Fury is retiring either. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for rocking with your boy, man. I just wanted to go live, man. I really wanted to talk about this because, of course, everybody was talking about, the king, the king, the king. And now I don't know if we was just living in the moment right now. We was living in the moment because Tyson Fury just finished fighting. Every time when we see a fighter do a great performance, we give him the praise, and as we should give him the praise. You know what I'm saying? They risk their lives for pure entertainment and for the great fight and perform very well, but I don't know if we was going to get carried away. I don't think we came with a definite answer with Tyson Fury and Canelo Alvarez, who's the king of the sport of boxing. Hey, yo, Warrior. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? If Errol Spence beat Terrence Bud Crawford in a spectacular fashion, people going to be talking about that shit, right? Uwe is a monster. He going to be fighting Nonito Donaire again. Nonito Donaire is ready to go at it with him. Stephen Fulton going to be fighting Danny Roman. It's going to be a good fight. At this point, I'm giving Stephen. That's why I got Stephen Fulton on my pound for pound. I give him more credit than Gervonta Davis right now. And what he's doing now, he's challenging himself. Back-to-back champions, Angelo Leo and Brandon Figueroa. You know what I'm saying? Out there competing. Salute, Punch. Salute, Tony. But yeah, man, tomorrow's another day, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow's another day. I love y'all. God bless. Stay up. Stay up. We're brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. We could agree, disagree, whatever, man. We here to preserve the sport of boxing, preserve the fighters. If we don't do it, ain't nobody going to do it. There's too much hate going on these fighters, man. Too much hate. It ain't that serious, man. These fighters are still fighting to feed their family. You know what I'm saying? So, props to the fighters. Give y'all prayers to the fighters after whenever you got y'all prayers, man. For real, say prayers to these fighters, man. For real, man. They live a different life. And God bless y'all, man. Gotta go. See you tomorrow, man.